because I didn't set her in place. How y'all doing today? I wanted to film a get to know me video because I feel like, you know, I'm starting off on YouTube, you know, fresh start, you know, trying to be consistent and whatever, and I feel like you guys might not know me as well as the people on the gram. So I figured I'll do a get to know me tag, and I have questions on my Instagram that I had asked a while ago, and I wanted to answer those questions basically on YouTube. The first question that we will do is my country of origin. I am from West Africa, from Guinea to be exact. I'm also Fulani, and I remember one time somebody said, girl, you love to mention that you're Fulani. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. If you're Fulani, you just understand. You grow up and they hammer that into your head, like, you're Fulani. So, you know, I'm Fulani. Wherever I go, I'll let people know I'm Fulani. Second question, how old am I? So I turned 28 on March 12th this year. I know. Society tells us to be, you know, feeling old and sad that we're getting close to our 30s, but we don't do that over here. We are young, okay? 28 is not old, y'all. And technically seen, COVID happened last year, so I kind of missed out on a whole year of 27. So technically seen, I'm still 26, who just turned 27. If you get what I'm saying. Anyway, your girl's still young, okay? Third question is, how tall are you? I am 5'7", which is 1 meter and 70 centimeters. Fourth question, which was actually the question that I got the most, this is, are you single? No, I'm not. I'm not single, y'all. Fifth question is, how many languages do you speak? So my first language is my native language, which is Fulani. And then the second language is Dutch. Goedemorgen allemaal. Ja, ik spreek Nederlands. Welkom. Dit is mijn YouTube kanaal. And yeah, I don't know what else to say. Third language is French. Je parle un peu de français, comme ci, comme ça. Ouais. That's it. I don't know. What am I supposed to say? So I speak French. That's my third language. And then fourth language, I would say, is English. Why did I count English as the fourth? English is the third. French is my fourth. So English, third, obviously. We're speaking English right now. And then I would say I can understand a little bit of Spanish and a little bit of German as well. Just because German is like very similar to Dutch, and Spanish because I had Spanish in school. I had German in school too, but I didn't really like it that much. What school did I go to in Belgium? I went to a lot of schools in Belgium, actually. So I grew up in Holland, and then after Holland we moved to Belgium, and then after Belgium I came to New York. Did some of middle school and high school in Belgium, and then also college. So I went to Karel de Grote Hogeschool in Antwerpen, and I went to Koninklijk Lyceum in Ghent, and the other one, I don't even remember the name. That's how bad it is. That's how bad it was. How did you make new friends when you got to New York City? I would say New York is probably the most, what's the word that I'm trying to look for? The most open city. And with that, I mean, people are so open. Like, you could literally befriend people just by standing next to each other outside and having a quick conversation. People are very open and they're very talkative, they're very receptive. Everyone's just very free over there in New York. So it's very easy to like connect with people. And there's a lot of people in New York. So there's definitely people out there for you. And yeah, you just have to like connect with people, go to events. Just going outside in New York, you meet people, to be very honest with you. You don't really have to put too much effort into it. I mean, this was pre-pandemic. Just saying. Next question is, are you religious? Yes, I am. Well, I'm Muslim, if that's the question. If that's what you mean with the question. I'm Muslim, from the Islamic faith. So yeah. My favorite perfume would have to be Maison Francis Curtijan. I don't know if I'm saying it right. The Baccarat Rouge 540. It smells like money. It smells like, you just smell rich when you're wearing it. You smell rich. And when I wear it and I walk outside, everybody stops me to ask me what I'm wearing. So you need to get onto that. Just saying. What part of New York did I live in? I lived in Brooklyn. I've lived all over Brooklyn, to be honest. I love Brooklyn. It's my favorite place in New York. Honestly, there's just, why would you live anywhere else in New York if it isn't Brooklyn? I don't understand. Why would you do that? Brooklyn is just where it's at. It's very creative. There's so many different kinds of people. There's always something going on. There's always something to do. It's just a burst of creativity and energy flowing around. So yeah, Brooklyn is where it's at. Is it hard to live in New York financially? Let me sit back for that one. Is it hard to live in New York financially? Absolutely yes. I want to just put this out there that social media makes it look like it's fancy and cute and beautiful to live in New York, and don't get me wrong, it is. Like, I've had really great experiences because I had really great people in my circle, but New York is probably one of the most expensive places you could ever live in your entire life, and sometimes it's not really worth it if you're not getting out of it what you are seeking to get out of it. It's ridiculously expensive. Rent, food, clothes, just everything. Transportation, oh my goodness. I totally understand why people would jump over the little MTA thingy. Ubers, don't even get me started on the Ubers. So expensive. New York in general, the amount of money that I would spend in New York as one person, like, I have no kids. Before I was married, it was like the amount of money that a family of 3 would spend in freaking Utah or something. You know what I mean? Like, I was just spending way too much money for myself, in my opinion. So yeah, definitely do your research before you move out to New York, because it's not as fancy as people make it seem. What is my zodiac sign? I am a Pisces. My birthday is March 12th, and I'm 100% a Pisces. I'm everything that you read about Pisces. It's me. It's just me. Yes, it's me. Am I more of an introvert or an extrovert? So I found out that I'm actually both, and there's a word for it, and it's called an ambivert. So I'm introverted and extroverted, and it really just depends on what setting I'm in, or who I'm with, or who I'm around. My social battery drains really quick, very soon. So unless I'm around people that I really know and I'm very comfortable with, I would say I'm an introvert. But if I'm around the people that I know and, you know, I'm very comfortable with, I'm very much like talkative, I'm extroverted, all of that. So I'm both. It just depends on who you are, you know. Give 3 characters your husband has to have. So I got these questions before you guys knew, you know, that I was about to get married, but I love this question. Number 1 is kindness. I'm very, very big on kindness. I love someone who's just a naturally kind person. I don't like someone who's mean to other people for no reason, or just who looks down on other people because they are doing better than somebody else. I don't like that. So yeah, kindness is number 1. Honesty and loyalty. These 3, I cannot go without it. So, do I have any siblings? Yes, I do. I have 2 brothers and 1 sister. Did you like school? I hated school. I loved school when I was in Holland, but then when we moved to Belgium, I hated it till the final last day that I left the country. I hated it. It was horrible. I think it was just because I had way too many racist experiences in Belgium that I was just like, I'm over this. I don't want to be here. Have you been out of the country? Well, obviously you guys know I'm not from the States, so yes, I have been out of the country. I was raised out of the country. What is my favorite drink? I actually only drink water nowadays. I used to be obsessed with ginger ale, which is so bad, but now water, strictly water, please, because listen, we gotta keep this youthness going, okay? What is my favorite color? My favorite color is green. Oh my god, I love green. I actually found out that green is my favorite color like last year during the pandemic. I guess I was doing some soul searching and I figured it out. I was like, green, that's what it is. I love green, and ever since I've just been wearing green all the time. What phone do you have? I have the iPhone 11 Pro Max. Do you have any pets? No, I don't have any pets. I don't think I'll get pets because that's like having a whole child to take care of, and I might as well just get a child. You know what I mean? I don't know. Maybe I'll get a cat. I always tell my friends I'm a cat person, and I'm like the only one of my friends who's a cat person, so maybe I'll get a cat. I feel like they're low maintenance. If you have a cat, let me know. What is my favorite holiday? Any holiday, please. Take me anywhere at this point. Especially after this pandemic, this panoramic that we had. Take me anywhere. It'll be my favorite. It doesn't matter. Just take me. Just let's go. Don't ask. Let's just go. Honestly, you guys, I just miss traveling so much. And whatever my next trip is gonna be, it's gonna be epic. I'm gonna enjoy it to the fullest. I'm talking, oh my god, I'm talking no sleep. I'm just gonna sit outside and just look around. Like, that's how excited I am for my next trip. I don't have a trip planned yet, but that's what it would be. Speaking of trips, I'm actually working with an organization to plan a trip for 2022. Hopefully by that time, things will have slowed down with COVID and everyone will be vaccinated and we can all go on trips. So I'm planning on doing a holiday trip, like a big group holiday trip, and I wanted to see if you guys are interested in going on a vacation with me. And if you are, I'm gonna leave a survey down below in the description bar, and you can click on that survey and go and answer all the questions. It's gonna ask you like, how old are you, what's your budget, and what's your dream destination for this group trip, and then it'll give all the information to me, and then I can go from there and plan the trip for next year. So I would love if you guys would join, if you are interested, of course, and if you're not interested, pass it along to somebody else who might want to go on a group trip with me. So yeah, I think that kind of concludes these questions. I would love to do another one of these, but actually have you guys ask me the questions, because these questions came from Instagram and then I picked some of them randomly from YouTube. So maybe we should do this again, but like in 6 months, and see what has changed. But yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see y'all on the next video.